of the PMV webinar series. Before our speaker starts, I've got just a few housekeeping details to share with our listeners. All listeners today have a muted line. If you do have a question to our speaker about his presentation or any issues with how you're viewing the presentation itself, please go to the question and answer section on the webinar control panel at the right side of your screen. All questions to the presenter will be held until the end and addressed by the speaker during the Q&A session at the end. I would now like to welcome you once more to the Product Management View webinar series. I'm Chelsea Woodhead from Rima Technology Solutions, one of the sponsors of this webinar series, and I'll be your moderator. It is my pleasure to introduce Sai Alher, who will be giving the presentation User Stories 101 during today's webinar. Sai is a practitioner with Net Objectives. He has over 2 decades of experience in all aspects of software development, with a proven performance record in aligning business and technology using industry-recognized and organization-tailored lean, agile, and other best practices. He focuses on transforming organizations by cultivating effective communities of practices. He is commonly categorized as an essentialist and resultant who is measured by stickiness. As a consultant, he focuses on doing what is essential for achieving results where he is measured by the sustainability of his influence. He is deeply committed to working with individuals, teams, and organizations to actualize their potential and achieve an enduring competitive advantage. I'm going to give Sai presenter status now of the webinar, and with no further ado, take it away, Sai.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. I appreciate definitely the opportunity to be with you today and the opportunity that Rima provides in contributing to the community of practice at large in the product management space, and very much eager to dive right in. So let's go ahead and really get started. You've heard already a little bit about me. I am indeed a practitioner with a few decades of experience. As Chelsea mentioned, I am very much focused on enterprise transformation, which really involves both working bottom-up, top-down, and across organizations to ensure that there's an effective and efficient transformation in terms of achieving results and what have you. So what we're going to really dive into today are user stories, and a few items that we really want to keep in mind as we go through the presentation. We're going to look at user stories from a product management perspective and the value that they provide. We're going to look at product management and how those stories integrate across the board in terms of managing our product requirements. There are numerous references at the tail end of the presentation, so definitely those will be accessible. I'm going to really focus on the practical issues of putting stories into use and really getting the value from them. So in moving forward, I am going to presume a little bit of familiarity with Scrum as well. We did have a webinar some time ago around Scrum. And given all that, just kind of thinking about stories and moving forward with them, keep in mind that stories are very much a technique, an agile and lean technique. And the objective of stories is really to go ahead and foster the agile values and roughly represent requirements. And I use the word roughly, and I'll come back to that word as we proceed. But let's go ahead and dive in and just refresh our memory a bit around the Agile Alliance's Manifesto for Agile Software Development. If you take a look at the value statement here, keep in mind that there really is a balancing act that's occurring between these statements. One is individuals and interactions over processes and tools. It definitely focuses on the collaboration that needs to occur in order to get to the right requirements and be able to deliver product as well. Definitely the next value, working software over comprehensive documentation. Keep in mind here, it doesn't say no documentation. It's the right level of documentation as appropriate given the context of the organization and industry. And most definitely the collaboration is emphasized over getting locked up over negotiations, and by all means responding to change rather than simply following a plan. So given all that, we really want to focus and look at stories from the perspective of collaboration and how that collaboration occurs over time around the requirements space specifically. So if we take a look at the